You're about to enter a new dimension. A dimension that scares both new and seasoned artists. A dimension where you need to illustrate the thing that you illustrate with. You're now entering the hand zone. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of different intro there. As you can see, I've already laid it in our flats, and we're just gonna go with the same steps as always. Painting skin can be a little bit tricky. There's different colors and highlights for skin tones. We're going to use kind of basic ones here, but there is a little bit more advanced information that you learn as you go along. But I would recommend trying to draw and illustrate people of all different races and nationalities, because it really does make you a better artist. One trick you can use is selecting your flat layer and from the layer menu to prevent coloring outside of the lines going over that area. This is just a bit of advice to remember our shapes, right? We're just using 3D shapes here. It's nothing to be concerned about, and I'm going to lead you through it, all right? So remember, we want to ask ourselves when we're coloring in, where is our light source coming from? Because that lets us know where our highlights and shadows are going to be. Here I'm going with the top of the hand. I'm also going to show you a second light source later on in the video, so stay tuned for that as well, okay? So those parts of the hand where we drew the circles before are just a sphere or half sphere. It's just like the soccer ball. Please remember to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. When you like and subscribe on these videos, it lets me know that you're enjoying them and that they are helpful to you, and that's helpful to me, okay? Don't forget to use your blend tool to make it softer and kind of feather that color into the other colors. Remember our soccer ball again, we had that sunshine that was coming down on top of it, which gave us shadows underneath and highlights on top. So new shape coming at you here, it's a cylinder. Okay, so a cylinder is basically, if you think about like a paper towel tube or a roll of paper towels, those are cylinders, okay? So cylinders make up our forearms. As you can see here, I'm illustrating. They also will make up our fingers, and those finger joints are just tiny cylinders. So when you're drawing out figures, you use cylinders a lot for limbs and things like finger action poses. Again, just reminding you that here on the palm of the hand, these kind of bumps here that we drew the circles at are just half spheres. It's kind of like if you were to cut a ball in half, like a baseball or something in half. That would be a half sphere. Okay, now let's try a new light source. We're gonna light this from underneath the hand, okay? It's not gonna be exact, but we're gonna do it as if there was a light source coming up from underneath the hand. So this one's a little more tricky because those higher points on the hand are probably still gonna be a little bit lighter than kind of the grooves and the wrinkles in the hand, which are also gonna be very dark. But as you can see, the underside of it, and kind of if we draw that kind of sun shape coming up and aiming that light on it, we can see where we would have highlights underneath. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. That might be a little tricky, but just think of it like this. The closer you are to the sun, the lighter it is, but then when you have those highlights on the top of the hand, they aren't going to be as bright as the ones on the bottom of the hand, but they are still going to be brighter than the grooves and folds in the palm, as well as the finger joints. If you remember in our last video, I talked about adding that fourth color. I'm going to use a fourth darker color here with another multiply layer just to add those darker shadows into this hand, just like we did with kind of the overlapping petals the further away it was from our light source. And we're going to also, again, use our blend tool to just pull away from that shadow, okay? You just got to kind of figure out how that light is going to disperse off that shape. It's one of those things where you have to use your imagination and figure it out, or observe it in life. As always, I want to remind you guys that I believe in you. I want you to believe in yourself, but if nothing else, remember that Mr. D believes in your ability to be a great artist. Just keep at it. I promise it's gonna work out.